let's jump into it. Welcome back, everybody, to another edition of Bet the House. I'm your host, as per usual, Club City to friends and family, and we are back for another week of NFL playoffs, the divisional round. Boom, boom, pew, 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 pew. Sorry, that was apologies, but just very excited guy right here. My Giants going on to the second round. Let's go. All right, before we get into things, last week, pretty mediocre week for your boy. I think I was 3 for 6 on bets. I picked 5 of the 6 games correctly. I was just off on some spreads, some totals and whatnot. And, you might be wondering, Club, why the fucking winter jacket, the winter coat? Did the fucking heating break in your house? No, it didn't, okay? Because we're wealthy. That shit doesn't happen to us. But what did happen is I got fucking ice in the veins, baby, and I'm fucking cold as ice. And I'm picking all these games right, alright? So you better fucking buckle up, strap in, and fucking get ready for these picks, alright? Because I'm fucking just cold as ice, if that makes any sense. Sorry if that makes any sense to you. So, but you gotta feed the beast, right? So I need some watts. Definitely always need the watts. And let's jump into it. Saturday, 4:30, January 21st. We've got the Jacksonville Jaguars going on the road to the Kansas City Chiefs. The Jags are plus 350. The Chiefs are minus 435. The over-under's 53. And the spread is 8.5. And, this is a tough game, right? If you look at the previous week, get serious for a second with me. Get serious. If you look at last week, the Jags, they play like shit for the first half, and then they make an epic comeback in the second half, beat the Chargers to move on. Obviously, Chiefs had the bye. If the Jags do that again, they're going to get smoked. They can't give the Chiefs a 27-0 lead, obviously. But with that said, I think the Jags are going to play a little bit better. The Chiefs tend to play down to competition at times. They do have like a stupid record against this, not against the spread, just winning after a bye. I think regular season and playoffs, Andy Reid is like 27-4 winning the game. So I do think the Chiefs win. Do I think they win by 8.5? That's pretty tight. I think I'm going to lean the Jag side, go Jaguars plus 8.5. That's not my favorite bet on the card, but it will hit, so fucking take it, son. Next up, Saturday, 8:15 p.m., still January 21st, same Saturday. We've got the best game on the card, baby. Not biased at all. But the Giants are plus 290, going on the road to the Eagles, minus 350. The over-under is 48. Spread is 7.5. And okay, so bias me. I actually like the Giants to win this game. Like, not even kidding. Plus 290, I think, is a good bet. I think the Giants win this game 40% of the time. With that said, I don't want to lean too biased. So I'll take the points. Give me the Giants plus 7.5. They definitely keep this to a touchdown. Like, I love that line. Like, love it. Bet the house on it. All right. That's not actually my bet the house pick of the week, but bet the house on it. Giants plus 7.5. I'll probably be taking that money line on my own, but I'll give it out as the spread. Usually this is where our ad break would be. I will say last week apparently said a couple things wasn't supposed to say. Yada yada, paperwork. They canned my ass. What are you gonna do? I already cashed the check. Fuck them. But gotta just keep moving with no advertisers. So on to Sunday, 3 p.m., January 22nd. Got the Bengals going on the road to the Bills. The Bengals are plus 205. Bills are minus 245. The over-under is 48.5, and the spread is 5. This is a fun game. This is probably, if you're not a fan of any of these teams, I think this is the best game to watch of the whole thing. Obviously, with what happened with the Bills and Bengals a couple weeks ago, Damar Hamlin dies on the field. Fucking crazy. Yeah, pretty much. We're just going to run that game back. Should be really fun. I'm a little curious why the Bills seem like such a big favorite. I feel like if you look at round 1, Bills barely get past the Dolphins. Kind of play a bit of a lackluster game. They almost lose a game to the Dolphins without a quarterback. And the Bengals kind of do the same thing against the Ravens. Not quite as close, but still, neither team covered the spread. They both missed their spread. So, I don't know. Neither team coming in hot necessarily. I do think the Bills are going to be fired up at home. I'm sure they're going to bring DeMar Hamlin out, be like, yo, he's good. Bengals couldn't kill him. They can't kill us. We're going to kill them. The whole fucking mentality thing. With that said, in my bracket, I did take the Bengals to win this game. I had this game correct, by the way. I had both Bills and Bengals winning, like most people did, but I think I'm going to take the Bengals in this game. I'll take the spread as far as bet-wise. Or no, sorry. No, I lied to you. Bengals +5 I like, and then I also like the over in this game. I like it to be a shootout. Over 48.5 seems like fun, and this is a game where you just want to cheer for points anyway. Wrapping it up, Sunday night, 6:30 p.m., January 22nd, we have the Cowboys going on the road to the 49ers. Cowboys are +165, 49ers are -195. Over-under's 46, and the spread is 3.5. And I'll let my bias out there. Obviously, I said I'm a Giants fan. I'm also an anti-Cowboys fan. Like, absolutely and utterly fuck the Cowboys. I bet against them last week. It was actually the only team I got wrong. If you look at my bracket, I have Jags v Chiefs, that's correct. Bills v Bengals, that's correct. Giants v Eagles, that's correct. And then I have Niners versus Bucks on my bracket. Real life, that's Niners versus Cowboys. With that said, I still think my reads are right. Like, I think the Chiefs are going to beat the Jags. I think the Bengals beat the Bills. I think the Giants beat the Eagles. And then I think the 49ers beat whoever they were going to play, whether it was the Bucks or the Cowboys. I like the Niners to move on. I think they win this game. The question is, do they win it easily? 3.5 is a weird spot, right? If it was 2.5, I'd be all over it, but I could definitely see the Niners win by a field goal. So I think I'm going to go with the under 46 points. I think both teams are led by their defense. Dak Prescott threw the most picks in the league, I think, this year versus a rookie QB. Even though he's been really good, this is the first real test. Like, the Cowboys defense is going to be in his face. Micah Parsons just fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's a penis. Right against his face. They're going to be in his face, you know what I'm saying? All right, don't fuck around. But I am just saying. Allegedly. Regardless, the Cowboys, Niners, give me the under 46. With that, that's basically all the games. There's not a ton to go over. I'm sure you all have done your own research, of course, because you're all professionals, like your boy, who's sweating his ass off for this fucking ridiculous bit. A little bit of watermelon for the boys. Sorry, I'm addicted. Okay. With that, I'll just say a couple more things. I'll give my dog bet. So my favorite money line dog of the week, Giants, obviously. Giants +290. I love that. Definitely sprinkle that. I'll be betting it heavily. Probably taking out a second mortgage, putting it on that. Regardless, primetime parlay, just picking all 4 games money line. Give me the Chiefs, Giants, Bengals, Niners. Same as I had it on my bracket before the playoffs. Nothing changed. No big injury news. Chiefs -435. Giants +290, Bengals +205, and then the 49ers -195. That parlay, that's going to fucking be big. And then finally, my bet the house, my bet of the week, favorite bet of the week, put 3 units on it, or at least I will. Bengals +5. I think they'll win the game outright. I think the Giants win the game outright too, so I kind of like that +7.5. I was back and forth between these, but I didn't want to show too much bias. So, although I might have more money on the Giants in reality, as far as the show is concerned, my bet the house, Bengals, +5. That's it, folks. Just a little 10-minute quick hitter for you, so fucking, stay hard. And I don't mean in the David Goggins way, I mean in the erect penis way. And, fucking deuces. So cool. God, am I ever cool. Kids don't even know what hit them.